What's up there, fellow YouTubers? Sid's Autograph site here with an amazing find. Found this book at the library book sale that I go to all the time. I went a couple of times this week. The first time I went, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. And then I went a second time and again didn't get a whole lot of things. So just an upfront heads up, I paid $25 for this book. So anyway, going through the books, I saw this book, Zora Neale Hurston, Their Eyes Were Watching God. And I was like, oh, it might be signed, because it didn't have the, the library number here on the spine or whatever. So I picked it up to look at it to see if it was signed. Well, it's signed, but not by Zora Neale Hurston. Alright, so you're thinking, well, that's not who it says it is. And, I was skeptical or whatever, so, whatever, I tossed it in the bag. It's fill a bag of books for $2 or, whatever's in the bag you pay $2 for. So like I said, I didn't get a lot of books, so this book ended up costing me $25. So, and what was funny, the same day that I found this book was there was an article in the newspaper. Here, hang on, let me get the newspaper. Look at some blackness for a second. So this is the local paper, and this is every Wednesday they come out with a special abbreviated edition that they send to everybody through their mailbox. And title of this one, NFL players hold several connections to Ponca City. And one of those players is Wes Welker. Now, according to this article, it says right there, current player Wes Welker also has connections to Ponca City. His parents are graduates of Ponca City High, and his grandmother, Ruth Wetzel, lives in Ponca City. So, Wes Welker was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and he went to high school at Heritage Hall. Well, doing some research, he wore number 5 at Heritage Hall. So that was one thing that kind of led me to believe this could actually be Wes Welker. I mean, what are the chances of somebody else in Oklahoma named Wes Welker who wore jersey number 5? So, but of course I didn't stop there. Continued to do research. I contacted the writer of this article, David Miller. He wasn't available, so I left a message. He never got back to me, so whatever. Screw you, David Miller. So from there, I went to our sports card store. It's also part of the comic book store that I go to. And I went in there and I had one of the guys there look at it. And he basically did what I did, went on eBay to compare signatures. While his signature nowadays is similar, especially the big W's here, he doesn't really write out Wes. It's pretty much a W and a line, or even a period, and then W and kind of some jumbled stuff. So it's a little similar to what he signs now, but not really. So the guy at the sports card store wasn't too helpful, but he did tell me that his uncle has an insurance office in Ponca City. And he gave me a wrong name because the guy I called today was not his uncle, but the guy I called knew who his uncle was. And his uncle is Bill Wetzel. And you remember in the newspaper article, his grandmother's name is Ruth Wetzel. So anyway, I called up Bill Wetzel, and I told him my situation. Hey, I got a kind of a strange reason why I'm calling you, and I explained everything. And he's like, okay, yeah, I'm his uncle. He's like, shoot me some pictures and I'll see what I can do, because I'm not able to go to him with the book. until Monday because we only have one vehicle and my wife is out of town right now. So he's like, yeah, shoot me some pics. So I did. I sent him a couple of pictures of it. I sent him a pic like this, and then I sent him a close-up pic. So he responded back, Sydney, I think what you have there is the real deal. Looks like an early signature. I'm going to send you a couple of pics I have on a football from his senior year to compare. And this, pulled up on mail, I did save it to my pictures. See, this is from Bill Wetzel, photo. The photo is loading now. There's the photo. Now, if you look at the photo, that huge number 5, and you look at the signature here, it is almost dead on, except he didn't write out Wes on the ball. It's more like what he writes now. But that big 5 and that big 5, it's pretty much dead on to me. You guys can go ahead and make your own opinions. Let me know what you think. But it's straight from his uncle's mouth that he believes it's the real deal. So for 25 cents to find an early signature by one of the greatest current wide receivers in the game, a surefire Hall of Famer, that's my belief. Wes Welker, that's amazing. Very, very happy. I'm satisfied with the verdict on this. I believe his uncle has verified it, that it is authentic. So, it's awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And, I'll talk to y'all later. See you.